Hi there, everybody, and welcome to the first steps towards my own Dyson Sphere. I'm Icon, and this series is going to explore the newest version of the game, the Icarus Evolution. That's version 0.924 at this point. So I put this game aside way back when. I already did a series a while ago, but I felt like I wanted to wait until the early access is at a point where I really felt like it's more of a completed product. And here we are. Version 0.9 is as done as I want to get it done before I grow impatient, because I was really waiting for this game. This scratches a lot of Factorio itches while being refreshingly brilliant and different. So, this is our little dude here. We're going to get ourselves started on this little planet, and then we're going to conquer the stars. So this series features me as a rookie with attitude. So I did play the game until the first 4 science matrices, I think. So I know basically what I'm doing, but if you're looking for a video series that's featuring the most brilliant builds and blueprints and ratios and whatnot, I'm sadly not the person to offer, but what I can offer to you is a gameplay series that explores the game, answers a lot of questions, and I'm also going to entertain you a while, promise. So, we're going to get started here, and let's hustle around and gather some materials, because I need fuel for my little mechanoid. So, we're going to need science as well, so what can we do there? We need to craft ourselves some of these. Now I remember. So at the beginning, stuff's pretty basic, where we can't really do much here except for gobbling up things. Down here is the power charge. Oh, camera is a very unfortunate position. Let's change that. So let's see. To craft these items here, if I remember correctly, there's copper ore necessary, but let's check. So, magnetic coils are made out of magnets and copper ingots. Copper ingots are made out of that, and we're also needing some iron. Okay, oh, the irony. There's coal, and there's iron. So, let me check. Here, mecha panel, fuel chamber, plant fuel. Here we go, recharge. Gobble up, my friend. I love this game. It's really a lot of fun. So you refuel your mechanoid like that. And I'm picking up stone again. I don't want to pick up stone. Why am I doing this? Alright, so the game itself here is on standard settings. This is a universe with 64 stars and a standard resource distribution, just fitting to the rookie that I am. So at the beginning, we just need to collect the resources and get the research done here. This is very Factorio-esque, if you ask me, but I don't mind people using a good system there. So we can't craft the magnets directly out of that. So we're needing 10 of that. So we're needing 20 of the magnets. So I can't produce that yet, can't I? Why do I own titanium ore? Where did that came from? From whatever. Questions. Okay. So we are producing now the necessary magnets. Oh, I'm overdoing it, but I know that we're going to be needing those anyways. So we're needing 10 of those. Oh, I love it when things are that simple. Later down the road, things will stop being that simple, but stop wasting my time, Icarus. So consume at least 40 wood by burning it. Got it. Alright, and here's the production we need for the research. Boom. Oh, I'm producing 2 at once. Oh, silly me. I was really looking forward to this one a lot, but I also didn't want to go for that typical early access burnout that I suffered with a lot of good games in the past. So, electromagnetism. Oh yeah, power production, I remember those. And also mining machines. So, what's the next step? Electromagnetic matrix. That's science. The automatic metallurgy. Smelters. Okay. So, we really need to get into the production of buildings. So, Tesla towers for the power transmission. wind turbines for the power production. So let's see, can I actually, oh yeah, oh, I just need to have the basic materials in the inventory. The rest will be done by the game, hell yeah. So I wouldn't have had to do it that difficult at the beginning, but whatever. I'm new here, I'm allowed to do things like that. So we're putting up some wind turbines here, boom. And boom. Do I have a Tesla too? Oh, nice. I actually got one of each. Wonderful. So, no more burning logs, if I remember correctly. Or, no, wait a sec. The Teslas are only distributing? Are they? I think I have those, I have that. Power transmission. Can I extend the power? Yes, yes, yes. Those are only, can I delete that? X. Okay. I need to research those masts first that distribute power. Get away from me. I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Let's put more plants into the chamber. We need to stay fed here. Armor customize here. Oh yeah, we're gonna explore that later down the road, because I feel like it seems like I have to have materials for that. I haven't checked out the whole customization thing yet. I'm getting really back into the game with this video, so... Alright, I got one mining machine, so we should really consider putting that down. So, rotating was R. Ah, yeah. And Shift R is without grid snapping. So, but I'm not pleased with the amount of miners here, so let's do this. And let's see. How much power does that consume? I have a power grid somewhere. Statistics panel. Power. So we're producing 600k and we're consuming 24k. Okay. Looks like the miners aren't that hungry here. So, for starters, I can use these miners just to fill my pockets with ore. This is not really the professional way to do it, but I really don't mind. Okay, so research, automatic metallurgy, that's what we need to put those on, to automate these, but basic assembling progress, where are conveyors? Here, basic logistics system, that's what I'm looking for. So, with the resources I got, it shouldn't be any issue to just get myself somewhere. First, obviously, we seem to have to transport power. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so... But these... No, yeah, these must be produced manually. So, what's that? Don't underestimate plant fuel. Okay. These achievements are new. They weren't there the last time I was here. Okay, let's produce the next couple of parts. So that's the easiest way of getting the job done for now. But somehow I want to have logistics, you know. It's just no fun without being able to transport stuff around. Alright. There we go. What's that thing actually doing for me? So, oh, there's fuel in it. Dismantle mode? Can't dismantle it? I can, but just right-clicking it, I see. Because that's looking like sweet and juicy fuel for me. For me and my mechanoid buddy. So, I guess always be crafting is a thing here too. So we can now go do conveyors, sorters, and storages. That's just a brilliant step ahead. So after these things... Oh, I can upgrade my mech now too. Okay, but we're needing those matrices first. So mech core, though, will need metals. Let's do this. Well, I'm a big fan utilizing early game upgrades if I can. But we're also going to research, we're also going to have to produce other things, huh? Nah, not the mecha core right now. That's silly. Here. Automatic metallurgy. I want to have plate production automated as quick as possible. But I always feel like it's worthless if you're not able to produce your own conveyors and transport things, you know? So let's produce a couple of these. This recipe spits out 3 of them at once. Okay, wonderful. So yes, I can now build conveyor belts and sorters. I know. So, if I remember correctly... No. Where's the output of those mining machines again? Ah, here. So, yeah. Just plot down a couple of those. And... So, storages. So... You planned your first conveyor belt and entered the era of automated production with a 9.7 meter long belt. Okay. So there's really a lot of fun in it right now. So we need more electromagnetic coils. That should be no problem at all. Oh, it's just magnetic coil. I'm sorry, game. Okay, so do I have those storages now on me? Wonderful. If I remember correctly, you need to have sorters on these, but I can't remember anymore, really. So, looks like sorter is necessary. Oh, that's, that was the wrong direction for the sorter. Like I said, I am a little bit out of touch here. So let's try this and that. Or wait a sec. I think I must put the sorter onto the belt and connect it to the to this one. That's working out brilliant. Okay, but we don't want to store our copper ore. This is just a silly thing. I merely wanted to do something while I was busy researching. What we're doing here is much more brilliant. We're going to put this stuff directly into the smelters, because why should we do anything else? So, assemblers, hell yeah. Okay, I need these. The basic technologies should be done as quick as possible, because they're just holding me back, you know. So 2 smelterinos are the next thing. So you see there's a pretty big batch of stuff necessary there. So what's that? Hydrogen fuel rod. I don't want it. This is quality fuel that I can't produce right now. And you can't build no smelters. I know, don't hassle me. So we're already building smelters, game. Alright, so basic assembling process, so we can now tell our machines to build stuff for us. So, oh well, it's not really a good idea to connect like that at the beginning, because this is just something I'll be replacing really, really soon, but whatever. I just want to have that plate production done as quick as possible, so let's see. Can I... Isn't that working more efficiently if the... It's just like that. Yes, 1.5 per trip per second. Wonderful. Okay. So, now some Tesla tower. Boom. And choosing some recipe. It's an assembling machine. That's not what I wanted to put down. Game's confusing me. Here. I wanted to put down a smelter. I keep forgetting that in this game you get a freebie of each new technology. It's a foreign concept for me. So here we go. Copper ingots. Boom. I'm not messing around with ratios or anything right now. Right now we just want to have one machine of each that's doing the work automated for me, because I just don't want to have to smelter the plates manually anymore, because that's just really wasting my time quite massively. So cool. Way better, isn't it? So when you're checking out those recipes, you'll have to also check out how the ratio between production speed and materials going on, but later. Conveyor belts have a maximum transport speed, and therefore they can only supply a maximum amount of furnaces. We're going to get into all these things later in the series, don't worry. But for the beginning, I really felt like it would be brilliant if I had a couple of machines that just do the trick for me and give me those plates so I can handcraft faster. But one thing that's just happening right now is that we're not handcrafting properly here, and I'm crafting the wrong things. Yikes. There we go. So with the plates in the inventory, the whole production processes went a lot faster, but we ran out of power. So wind power is not really powerful. It's just most people use solars, as far as I've seen, but I'm not sure about that. Like I said, noob with attitude. Okay, we got, let's see, can I, oh, just left clicking does the trick. Now, let's get back into the technology. We can assemble stuff now, so I don't need to handcraft everything anymore. So is there anything I really need to go? Fluid storage is not that important. High efficiency plasma control is definitely nothing I need right now. Electromagnetic drive unlocks motors, but I don't think yeah, that's also this one. The electromagnetic matrix, so we can start producing science for good. So here we go. Where are magnets made at? Smelting facility. Nice. I see. So we're better off placing down yet another smelter here. So don't mind my my starter environment here. I really do only the most basic stuff in terms of base building, because I always feel like in games like these, everything which is not optimized is something that I have to tear down later. So I'll try to keep the building stress on the early setup as low as possible. Oh, I'm producing way more than we need. No worries. These will get used sooner or later. Okay. So once the once the research technology is down, there is no more reason not to go for assemblers and such things. So how's the power going? No. Statistics panel here. So we definitely don't generate enough power right now, so let's stock up on that for today. Build a nice little power array of wind turbines, and the science stuff will follow in the next one. I mean, it's not as if that's super complex or anything, but really have to put it down. So here we go. Now we're only pre-crafting these other items and no longer the basic materials, which I personally consider a big step forward here. So let's get rid of these items here. I don't know if I really have to or if that's happening on its own. Ooh, organic crystals. These are useful too. Yes, I can build now matrix slabs. I know. I know. So is there anything we can tech right now? So fluid encapsulation. So these are all needing science matrices. So I think now is the time to do that update I wanted to have a while ago. So now we got the wind turbines. I really like to build out of the inventory a lot more than out of that building menu. As of yet, that is. Maybe that'll change in the future. I highly guess that it'll change in the future, so. Let's see to close. Shouldn't I be out of these by now? No, I still have to. So this is not exactly well plotted. Because, you know, as you see here, there's always a 2 grid distance between these necessary, but... Say, can I hear generation capacity, consumption demand. Okay, we oversatisfy that a bit, and my mecha core can now store more energy. That's pretty cool. So let's put in some new fuel. Here, those organic crystals are also energy carriers, but we're going to need them later for something else. Okay, so with all these things out of the way, let's get started talking about matrix labs. So I'll be needing more of that, and I think I don't have enough magnets as of yet. So let's do this. Yes, here we go. Oh, glass. So glass is made out of stone. And we don't have any stone mining operation yet. The coal over there. Oh yeah, let's silly old me. I totally derped out on the value of coal here. So let's do this next. And place down one of these matrix labs. So, you either consume science with a matrix lab or you produce science with a matrix lab. So we want to produce, and we'll be needing magnetic coils and circuit boards. So that's going to be our first bigger thing. So I can also handcraft those matrices by the time being. Is there anything I really want to have right now? Just asking. So universe exploration, able to view the veins distribution on the planet. Hell yeah. So here, I think it should be working out like that. Lack of matrix. I'm not sure if I can handcraft like that, but I should. So next thing I want to do, place down that miner. Did we produce one? So you've produced your first electromagnetic matrix on 24 minutes. Yes. Maybe I only played until the first 3 matrices. That sounds more plausible to me. Not the first 4 if there's only 5 altogether. Need foundation support. Yeah. So universe exploration level 1 has been researched. Wonderful. And if I remember correctly now, when I look around, no. Well, there's stone veins. This is a pretty useful thing. At least that's one thing I know for sure, but can't remember anymore how it worked. But that's not that important. So we're placing down a Tesla here, and let's see. Some conveyor belt, and it's about time to start producing things for real. So if I remember correctly, that's the smelter, isn't it? Yeah. if I remember correctly, Smelters had a recipe. Oh. That didn't connect, didn't it? Smelters had a recipe to upgrade coal somehow. Here. Now, I didn't connect it there. So, or no, it wasn't Smelters. Too bad. But there's one good thing about coal, and that's the fact that we can burn it directly. Here, it has 2.7 megajoule, and we can just grab it out of the mine, and that's a different it's a different quality, you know. Okay. So, I didn't actually need to feed the laboratory to do the universe exploration tech, so this is a lot more. And, well, electromagnetic drive, why not? I mean, I really want those things done, but I don't know. I'm really gonna do it right now, that is. So for now, we're just going to pick up a crap load of these items, and the next thing we're going to do is to set up a science production. So here's where things grow more interesting. So here you see that each of these laboratories consumes 0.33 of each, like a third of a magnetic coil and a third of a circuit board. So this will help us later to find out how many of these we're actually going to be producing. So for starters, I'm pretty sure that these 3 smelters won't be really sufficient for bigger things. So we have now to decide where we're headed next. So either I'll be building a little bit of a foundation which spits out buildings for me, so I don't have to handcraft that much anymore, or we're going to dive directly into the science. I personally tend towards science. Although here it will be the same thing as with the other things. I'll do a very minimal setup for science first, and this is mainly to unlock other things that make everything I do more efficient. So here I'm just preparing a little bit of a foundation, also gathering some juicy fuel, and we're also producing some more wind turbines, because one thing I know for sure, we need more energy. So let's get a bit over here. Let's see, this looks like a brilliant spot to do our starter production. There's the stone, there's the coal, there's the other thing. So we're going to smelter. We're going to smelt over here our basic stuff. Here's the stone we need for the glass. That's pretty brilliant. Okay, good. So for this episode, I'm going to do the preparations for our next journey, and in the next episode, we're going to set up the science for real. So we need more assemblers. Here we go. Let's kick out the wind turbines for a moment. Assemblers are more important, and I already got a couple. It's just something I like to do in between placing down wind turbines, because at the beginning of the game you really need them. I'm really happy when we have other methods of generating power available, but, you know, right now it's just a necessary evil. Okay. So shift left click copies the entity under your cursor, pretty useful. Also something for me as a reminder. But we don't want the recipe here, we want the circuit board recipe. So as you see, all the raw materials necessary are being produced already. So that's a pretty comfy thing. Okay, I'll be ending this episode here because I feel like it's gonna be a brilliant thing to start out with the basic sciencing at the beginning of the next episode, and from that point on, after that, I think episode 2 will also include the foundation of some real automation and some real ratio-based crafting, I think, because it's time to do the math. Alrighty, friends, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I do. I really love this game already, and let's see the stars are going to wait for us. So, drop your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course consider subscribing to the channel. There's daily content coming up from my side. You only just have to need, you know? That's really important. Jokes aside. You just have to hit that notification bell. That's all. And have a good one, and I hope to see you soon on the next episode. Goodbye.